We paid off these two vehicles, giving us $1,072 now in cash flow. The line of credit now has a balance of $11,195. And this is a revolving line of credit in a HELOC form, home equity line of credit. You do have to have a home to get one of these. The checking, since we have the $1,195 balance, the income comes into the checking. Doesn't matter if they're paid daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Whenever they get paid, they will transfer their income into the line of credit. Their balance goes down. Now, since they have paid off the two cars, they gain the $547 payment and the $400 payment as cash flow. Now we'll add the $947 here, giving them $1,072 cash flow. I'm just going over and over this so that you guys, it'll sink in maybe. But so their expenses started at $48.75. Since they paid off the two cars, their expenses are now $39.28. So $39.28 new expenses per month. That will have to be paid again throughout the month. We have to eat. Okay. So when these expenses come out, food, gas, electric, phones, right? Subscriptions. They have to make these other payments. They have to make the credit card payments. So credit cards come out, monthly payments. When all of this comes back out, they will have put $3,928 back into the balance because they drew money out of the line, put it into their checking account, and they paid their bills. Okay, so let's add. They're back up to $10,123 in this account. Now we're going to have to add some interest, right? Because the line of credit is going to charge interest as well. So we're going to say this is a 12%. Their actual rate is 6.4%. But we're going to calculate this at 12%. They will take, the bank will calculate the interest on the average daily balance, but I'm going to calculate it on the very high balance so that we leave lots of room for error. So that means they're going to pay about $112 in interest. We'll add $10,235 would be their balance going into the second month. Okay, so let's go into month 2. Income again goes into the line of credit. $5,235. Are you all following me? I'm going super slow, super slow. Thank you so much, Your Honor. And I want to say the YouTube comments have been so inspiring this week. You guys are leaving lots and lots of comments under the videos. I see them. I don't have time to respond to all of them, but I bet I received 1,000 this week that were just telling me about how good Velocity Banking is working for you. And I appreciate that because it inspires me. It fills me up when I look at your comments. Okay. All right, so the income here for month 2, I'm getting down on the board here. Then we're going to pay out the expenses again, but we could get a wild hair and maybe grab some more money over here. How about this affirm? 1647. Affirm. Did we just gain some more cash flow? Yep, $125. So we have 1,072 now. Adding 125. Now we have $1,197 in cash flow. So I'm going to write that up here, 1,197. I'm going to erase this off so I can have some more board. Let's add 5235 and 1647. 6882. Do you see how low this account's going? And I even have added in another debt. So if I just keep doing the math, 6882 is now the balance. We have to pay our monthly expenses, but we don't have to pay this 125 anymore because we paid it off. So what are our expenses now? We were paying $39.28. Let me write expenses for you guys who are just joining and you have no idea what's going on here. $39.28, subtract 125. Now the expenses are $38.03 every month. This includes their house payment for you guys who are sitting out there just joined and said, yeah, but how are they going to pay their rent? I hear your voices, even though I don't see you when you make those silly comments. So I kind of make up what you sound like. All right, so we're at 10,685. Now, hold on a minute. I was at 10,235 going in to the second month of doing our debt elimination, but lo and behold, I paid off the Affirm account, paid my expenses for the month, and I'm just back up to 10,685. That doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute, this is magic. The debt is just disappearing. What's happening? It's about math. That's all this is. It's not magic, it's math. You're now using every dime of your income to free you up financially. And it's exciting to feel the freedom. How do you think it felt for this couple going from $125 per month in cash flow, very, very little, right? To having almost $1,200 per month. Wait a minute. Yeah, $1,200 per month in cash flow in 2 months. The first month they were up to over 1,000 in cash flow. Month 2, they're almost to 1,200 in cash flow. All right, so we have to calculate the interest.